Yeah, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Mm, mm, mm. Hello. Good afternoon, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Real Talk for Real Men, Sunday's version. Glad to be with you guys on this Sunday as this month is ticking away. 3/20, March the 20th. Hopefully everybody out there is doing great this Sunday afternoon. I just got off of a nice dual call with the family. Mom is doing fantastic still, so I'm in a great mood. And welcome to another edition. If you haven't already, please like, comment, share, subscribe to my channel. You can find me as part of the TFG TV platform of shows on YouTube and on Facebook. So let's bring in my co-hosts on Sundays and every other days. This is McMac from Memphis, Tennessee. What's going on?
I can't complain. It's Sunday.
Ah, there you go. Well, that's we done made it to Sunday. I see we got Miss Rose in the house. How you doing, Miss Rose? How you doing, sweetheart? We are having a great day. I hope you're having a great day as well. Thank you for joining us. I got from Texas, my brother, Mr. Kenny. What's going on, brother Kenny?
What up? What up? How my people's doing?
Doing
Doing
good.
good today. How about yourself,
Good,
sir?
good. I'm sitting here sipping me on some wine and watching me some good old NCAA March Madness.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Best time of the year.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Tourney, that's what's up. So fantastic. Yeah, I got a chance to peek in a little bit here and there. So this is when it does get exciting. So hey, if you got them, enjoy them today, smoke them. We're going to have a little fun today, even if it's just us three. So just for the short time, I appreciate it. You guys tuning in to check us out on Sundays where we have a little bit of fun. Rose says she's doing fantastic in the name of the Lord. I agree.
I know that's right.
That's
Absolutely.
right.
None of us would be here if it wasn't for God, so we don't ever want to lose sight of that. And if this is your first time tuning in on Sundays, this is where we kind of have a little fun. We're going to play Black Card Revoked game today. And we've done it before. And in case you're unfamiliar with how it works, as African Americans, Black people, Bodabo Jack, we're
Don't start.
I'm just saying, we're all supposed to know certain things just inherently because we're Black. What's going on, Miss Brittany? How you doing, sweetheart? Thank you for joining. We got Shafana in the house. There you go. Everybody watching the games, we appreciate you. But thanks for stopping in. So with Black Card Game Revoked, there are certain things that you would think we would know being Black. That's just growing up in Black culture, Black households, certain things that should be inherent to us as a people, And you could really make this game, if it was Hispanic or white or whatever, this just happens to be, for ours culturally. And so Tasha's got the game. She's got the topics. Oh my God! Look how good the God is. Shafana knocking us down with
that's what's up.
Hannah, appreciate you, sweetheart. My God, thank you.
And happy born day to you. I know she's still celebrating her born day this weekend.
There you go. Happy birthday, sweetheart. And continue to enjoy and shine like you are. This is Mr. Falk. How you doing, my brother?
What's
this is
up?
Lamar Falk. He's the owner, proprietor, operator, everything from TFG, and we are part of his network of shows. Thank you, my brother.
What up, Lamar?
So Tasha's going to throw some questions or situations at us, and being that it's just us three, we're going to have some fun with it, And unlike others, the show and just the way the game is played, we're going to, of course, discuss, why we feel the way we feel. So, man, I see we got the birthday girl herself popping in. Oh, look at this superstar, y'all. Look at this superstar blessing us. I love it.
What up?
And Brother Bert, there you go.
What's
How you
up?
guys
What up,
doing?
Bert? What up?
We can't hear y'all.
Can't hear you.
Bert, I said Bert driving. I'm sorry, but this is my game. I had to tag in.
Okay.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Appreciate you. You know, so we're gonna get this thing cracking. We got Terrence from New York City. What's going on,
What's
Terrence?
going
How
on,
you doing?
Terrence?
So, hey, if you're out there, chime in and give your answers too. I'm gonna share as much as I can. You know, from what we can do on the show. You know, there you go.
Not
Hollywood in the
Hollywood.
house is a superstar. That's what I'm talking about. Tasha, hit us with the first scenario.
Okay. So there's two options we can do where correct answers only or majority rules. So which one do you want to do?
I always like the majority rules.
Okay.
I like majority rules.
Okay. So the first question is who's the funniest comedian of the last 20 years? Chris Rock, Bernie Mac, Martin Lawrence, or Dave Chappelle?
Oh, I know my favorite.
Of the last,
so what do we have to do?
The
Of the last
20
20 years.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do we have to do to answer?
No, you
just
gonna answer. Yeah. Give them to us again.
Oh, Bernie Mac, Chris Rock, Martin Lawrence, or Dave Chappelle?
Of the last 20 years.
It's Bernie for me.
That's one of the last 20 years.
Well, see,
Dave Chappelle.
I would have to say Dave, but the reason why I wouldn't say
Mine is Bernie.
Because Bernie passed away in what, 2008?
Right.
So technically, he wouldn't fall. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Well, he would still fall in it, I guess. Oh, that's tough. I gotta go with Bernie. Yeah.
See, that's my dilemma. The answer is easily for me if you go the last 10 years is Dave Chappelle. He's sitting at the top.
Right.
But Bernie left a legacy that...
Yeah. I think I have to go with Bernie on that one.
Ooh.
Yeah. That's a tough one, though. That's a tough one.
I'm going to say Dave. Think about the height of when his show was going on. It was the beginning. It fell in the time frame.
Okay.
And then the last 10 years, that's why I would say Dave. It's unfortunate that Bernie passed. I think if he was still alive, it would give like.
Okay. So you just helped made it. You just helped sway it. You know. Because,
I gotta go with Dave.
Yeah, I gotta go with Dave.
Okay. Now, the question wasn't who was the funniest, right? That was
who's the funniest comedian of the last 20 years?
Oh, okay. I guess I still have to go with Dave, just because of how you broke it down, Todd.
How you broke it? I think it's a clean sweep. Lamar says Dave. Rose says Dave. Antoine, what's up? How you doing, my brother?
What up, Antoine?
We got the first question on who's the funniest comedian of the last 20 years.
Chris
Rock, Dave Chappelle. So
Dave Chappelle is not funny.
Oh, Dave Chappelle is he's funny. He's funny.
Okay, so I'm gonna go against the grain, and please note I'm not trying to offend anybody.
Okay.
Dave Chappelle is white people funny. What? He's not. To me, I'm going by me. I feel like, to me, Bernie Mac says things that me as a black person want to say but can't say all the time in the corporate America. So that's why I go with Bernie. And may he rest in peace. Him and Richard Pryor were my favorite comedians.
Yeah, I feel I don't think Dave is. I think Dave
Chappelle is funny. I don't watch Dave Chappelle and laugh. Like, I watch him and I can watch him. I will watch him and support him every step of the way. But I don't watch him to laugh. I just watch him and support.
That's how I feel about Chris Rock. I don't think Chris Rock.
Chris Rock is trash to me. But
I like his show. I like Everybody Hates Chris, but
me too.
Funny, I don't think he's funny.
Hannah,
he's situationally funny.
Hunter, so in the name of the game, guess what? In this one, we taking your black card.
Y'all can take it. Revoke it. Revoke it. It's been revoked. Well, Bert agreed. Bert said Dave Chappelle, so he agrees with y'all.
That's what I was going to tell you. And Tasha, Brittany said you would start with a hard question right off the bat.
Oh, I got another good one coming right behind it. So
come on with it. Come on with it.
Okay. Which rapper would you bring back?
Oh.
Tupac, Heavy D, or Pimp C?
Oh, wow.
This is another hard one. God.
For me, Pac.
All day.
I gotta have Pac back. Pac is not the greatest lyricist, but commercially, when I look around the landscape of what they putting out here now, I think it's trash, and he turned it over in his grave. And I think Pac had the innovation that he would still be on top of the heap. For me, it's Pac. Rose says Pac.
I agree. It's Pac. Pac was just
say Pac.
It was.
I'm Pac.
I already know who you gonna say, but
yeah.
I'm sorry.
Here's my logic.
Sorry. I love Pimp C to death. I would take him back. I would bring him back today. Oh my God. I would bring him back today.
Pimp C is dope.
Yes. Yeah, Pimp C was that dude.
Right.
I agree, Tasha.
Born and raised.
Oh, I would actually bring back Biggie.
Yes, with you.
She say Pimp C too.
Oh, you said Biggie?
Yeah, I bring back Biggie.
First said Biggie. I'm Pac.
But everybody got a good point though. Everybody got a good point, so I can't even front. But I would bring back
Tupac
Biggie.
is the only point.
Wow. Okay.
Tell him again. Tell him again, Anna.
Tupac changes.
Jenny even say Tupac, and that's a New Yorker. I'm a New Yorker. I love me some Biggie. And Lord, now lyrically for me, Biggie was the most gifted lyrically for me, but I just missed the commercial cleverness, dance music. Pac had it all. He embodied it all for me, and just he was talking about something at the same time. So for me, it's Pac.
All right.
I don't even think Pac would be rapping if he was still alive. I think he'd be more acting than he would be rapping.
Exactly. I don't think he would be rapping either.
I agree. I agree.
He'll be still rapping.
He was getting tired of it. He was getting tired of it.
He would have been that. He would have been that dude in Hollywood when it comes to movies. Pac would have been that dude.
Mm-hmm.
I definitely think he would have hit that level, but I think his first love is rap, and I think he still would be throwing it down. I
think he fell out of love with it toward the end. I think he was going more toward the Hollywood, the entertainment, the acting, and he was good. He was good at it.
I agree.
He was definitely good at it, but I don't think he fell out of love with it either. I think he was doing what he had to do to fulfill a contract of death row. I think he wanted his freedom, and I think he had a hell of a lot more to take.
That's why he became Machiavelli.
What?
You know,
he went from Pac to Machiavelli to come out with his own thing.
I think he would have been doing rap as a hobby and acting as his first love, because you got to remember Pac was a thespian. He went to the school of arts. That's what that was. He
was.
But I don't think he could turn his back on his gift of.
No, I wouldn't say he would turn his back. He would be like Cube, just like Brittany said. He would do rap.
He would not be already there yet.
Whenever he wanted to do it, he'll put out a rap album.
Brittany agree with you.
Yeah.
So you make a good point. Y'all make a good point. You definitely.
You do, Kenny.
You make a good point. Come on, Tasha. What you got for us next?
Okay. So I'm gonna make it difficult again. This is gonna be the best television sitcom of all time. Okay.
Wow.
You got The Cosby Show, Martin, Good Times, and The Fresh Prince.
You said
Martin.
Hold on. Give them to us again.
This is the best television sitcom of all time. The Cosby Show, Martin, Good Times, or The Fresh Prince.
For me, this one is easy. For this one, Lamar already chimed in with no hesitation. Martin.
I'm the man.
Hands down. Hannah and Martin. Hannah and Lamar says Martin.
What you say, baby?
For me, it was Good Times.
Ooh, I didn't see that coming.
Get out the car.
I love Good Times. I love it.
Versus Good Times. Antoine says
better than Martin.
Because you got to think about what Martin.
Better than Martin.
Because after Tisha Campbell and them, after that whole big deal, and when it just seemed like after a certain season they started to fall off, and you even admitted that.
I agree.
It's still not better than.
I agree.
I agree with that.
Martin. Brittany, I'm with you. Cosby, forget about. I can separate.
I watch the Cosby every day. Don't judge me either.
But to Bert's point, this is where I'm gonna make my argument. Now, if you asking me some of the funniest episodes ever in the history of sitcom, Martin sits on Mount Rushmore, no doubt about it.
Yep.
The Evans show, I literally stopped watching when they killed James off. The silly catchphrases,
True. That's a good point.
That I couldn't get with that. First Prince of Bel-Air, that one don't even belong in there. Catchy, fun, but it don't sit atop. The Cosby Show, when you forget about what Bill Cosby's accused of, whatever, consistently from beginning, first of all, it revived the sitcom genre in general. There would be no Seinfeld and Friends and none of that if it wasn't for the Cosby Show.
You're right.
But here's where I give it the credit, the best of all time. From beginning to end, it told a consistent story from when the family came on episode 1. You literally got to grow up and see that family progress to graduation for Theo and everything. And we can't deny the impact of the episodes. They weren't always the best episodes, but they were always entertaining. Cosby, you can't destroy that man's legacy. Go ahead, Tasha.
No, I agree with you with that.
The Cosby Show for me is what I would pick.
I'm sorry, say again?
I said I would pick the Cosby Show myself. Good Times, maybe it's a difference of generation, I would think almost. But I would say even for me, when they put the Cosby Show on Amazon Prime, just to be able to go back and to watch it, I think a lot of times some people get lost on some of the episodes, but the lessons that they taught in some of those, it really was genius in how he laid out the show. Even on the seasons when Denise wasn't there, she was in Africa because they had their own individual things going on.
Right.
But when they got her back, it was still having that alternate perspective. They weren't the picture perfect family, but I did. That's for me. I would pick the Cosby Show.
I agree.
Can I say one thing?
Consistency. Go ahead, please.
I love the Fresh Prince, but I think I would have swapped that out for A Different World. Only because a lot of people went to HBCUs because of A Different World.
I agree.
It established a lot of the black people going to college and things like that. So
I agree.
I kind of would have switched that out. I love the Fresh Prince, but I felt like A Different World deserves more credit.
I could have even thrown in there. What's the one with Queen Latifah and them? They don't.
That's my Living Single. I watch that every day on TV One.
You know what I'm saying?
While I'm working from home.
Because for its time, that was innovative. You had
it was.
There were single black women doing their damn thing, and the episodes were banging. They were fun.
Mm-hmm.
They were good. They tackled real issues in a fun way, and we don't bring them up enough. Brittany. We don't talk about Living Single, and Living Singles was there before there was the what's the one with
Friends.
Carrie?
Friends. It was there. It was on before Friends.
The same guy who was on Living Single left and wrote Friends. So there was the whole concept stolen.
You know what I'm saying?
The whole concept was stolen. He left Living Single and went to Friends.
To Lamar's point, when James left, Good Time suffered, and then when Florida left, it was
trash.
It was really bad when Florida left because you had nobody grounding this show. Now it was full of all these catchphrases, and it was all about JJ and poor Michael. They was trying to figure out a way for him to make him masculine, even though we knew he was a sword swallower. So come on,
Oh my lord! Oh my lord! Oh my lord! You know what? I thought he was gonna act right this Sunday.
I'm just telling the obvious. in the office. You know,
all of those shows they so different to me. As far as the four that Tasha listed, they all are different comedically to me. So it would be tough to choose because they are totally different when you look at the shows and the comedy type. Obviously, Martin probably would be my favorite, but his comedy type was totally different than the Cosby Show.
I agree.
As well as Good Times.
I'm gonna throw you guys one last curve.
So, but
I would throw one last curve in there because Lamar. This one wasn't mentioned.
Oh, I love that's my number one all time. But
that's my number one too. Sanford and Son.
Oh yeah,
that's my number one.
I cannot get number one. I'm gonna tell you why.
Well, that's for me on my list.
I'm gonna tell you. No, that's what I'm fit. But I'm just gonna give you my logic, Lamar. You threw us a curve, and that's why I couldn't leave this topic. Now, if you asking me, pound for pound, season 1, greatest comedy I've ever seen. Fred Sanford, no doubt about it. But like Good Times, Fred Sanford left the show at some point.
Yeah.
He did.
Right.
You know, and then he ended up coming back. But when he left,
it wasn't as good.
It was not as good.
It wasn't.
No, I agree.
Back.
It was.
It had changed. Something had changed, and it was something.
The writers had changed.
Bingo.
Yeah. It had changed.
Bingo. So that's why. But in terms of, if you're just talking from when he was on the season 1, him and Richard Pryor. I put them they're on a whole level by themselves. You know, they're already on Mount Rushmore. You know. But catchphrases like "Big Dummy," that surviving way here in 22. Yeah. Hey, it don't get no better than that. But that was my thing. Good point though, Lamar. Come on, Tom.
What about the Jeffersons?
But yeah, man, we could talk about this all day.
I know. Let's catch it because we're gonna be on this forever.
It had its points. Go ahead.
This is a nice controversial question. What do you eat on your grits? Cheese, salt and pepper, sugar, butter.
I don't eat grits.
Oh, your card already damn sure revoked.
Take her card. Throw it out the window.
What you mean you don't eat grits?
I don't cook grits. I don't eat grits.
Cheese.
Hold on. Where the hell
Burn said cheese. Burn said cheese.
Okay.
I don't eat grits.
I'm saying sugar and butter for me.
Oh my God. Sugar and no. Oh, that
must be a Texas thing.
Sugar and butter.
And I don't eat grits a lot, but if I eat them, that's what I want on them. Sugar.
I got a question. Is that a Southern thing? Lamar says sugar.
I think it's a Southern thing.
Gotta be. Antoine, where you from, Antoine? Salt and pepper for him, because I gotta put some salt and pepper, but butter but I had to choose between the two. You gotta have the butter in there. This must be
sugar and butter's not bad.
Sugar and butter don't seem. It seems like you contradicting it.
That's cream of wheat.
No, if you try it, it's pretty good. I tried it a couple times. It was good, but
damn, I'm
I like cheese.
Sugar and butter. Tyra sugar and butter.
It's a Southern thing.
Butter. It's gotta be.
Look, I'm from Philly, so.
You gonna be what?
You gotta go somewhere.
I can cook grits, and I'm not just bragging. Everyone loves the grits I cook. I just don't know how they taste. I don't eat them, but I can cook it. I just can't eat it. I don't like the texture of grits. That's why I don't like oatmeal. It's just the texture.
Oh wow!
Yeah.
Antoine from the South and Lamar confirmed this is a Southern thing. I'm from, but here's the crazy part. My family is from Meridian, Mississippi, but I grew up in New York. You know. So for me, it was butter. Now this is my sister. We grew up in the same household. So Tasha, throw this question out just for Sherry. So I want to see what her answer is going to be. Sherry. Welcome.
Okay, what do you eat on your grits, Sherry? Cheese, salt and pepper, sugar, or butter?
Salt and pepper. And I like cheese too. I don't like no sugar.
Same household. And she didn't put the butter in there. Butter for me is
Yeah,
butter.
yeah,
What
I
I
like
said,
butter.
sis.
Yeah, butter and salt and pepper. I cheese grits, but I don't want no sugar.
See, okay, I'm from the South as well, but for me, if I'm gonna eat grits, I prefer it to have cheese, and that's only because if I eat oatmeal, it's gonna have sugar and butter in that, and so
Okay.
I guess
Okay.
for me, it just depends on like whatever I'm eating it with.
Okay.
So
Okay. Now, see, I don't eat oatmeal. Hannah, get you some malt oatmeal cream of wheat.
You know what's weird? It's no judgment, right? It's no judgment.
Right.
I actually will eat cream of wheat with honey and sugar.
That's
Now, where
almost
you
like the
from?
same
Where you
text
from
service,
again?
really.
I'm from
Yeah.
Philly all day.
Philly? It's-
But I'll eat cream of wheat with honey. I put honey, a little bit of maple syrup, and sugar.
Yeah, you know what?
But I can't eat grits.
What you describing is fits your look. You just as Hollywood as you want to be.
I am not.
Donna, you are dressed like a madam today, like you got hoes, and you know.
Damn, Tosh! Damn!
Just as
We
Hollywood.
were at brunch and
okay.
lunch.
Go ahead, baby. Tasha, bring us another one. What you got?
All
for
right.
us?
Which female artist would you want to have your back in a fight? Okay.
Ooh.
Okay. So you have Summer Walker, Rihanna,
Who?
Remy Ma, or Solange.
Easy.
Ooh.
I know for me, easy.
Easy. Give them to us again,
I'm going
Tasha.
with
Summer Walker, Rihanna, Remy Ma, or Solange.
Remy Ma all day for
Okay,
me.
I'm gonna
I'm
go.
going with Remy. I'm going with Remy Ma. Remy Ma all day.
I was gonna say Remy, but I ain't trying to go to jail, so I'm going with Solange. Cause she was beating ass and not going to jail.
Okay. Lamar.
But it's Remy for me, cause Remy is taking that charge.
Lamar got Remy. Kenny got Remy. I got Remy.
I got Remy.
I got Remy
Yeah,
all
Remy.
day.
I'm gonna go with Remy.
That's the easy one. Who you say, Bert?
He got out here to get gas.
Okay.
Oh.
That's an easy one for me. Look. Even Brittany's rounding it out with Remy. Rose is rounding out with Remy. That one actually was an easy one.
This majority rules.
This is
Remy don't play.
I know Remy because Remy don't play that. Remy not with the BS.
Yeah, nah, she ain't gonna be no threats, no idle threats, no lunging. If she don't go and talking about got your back, oh, she real with it. She real with it. Now, while I believe Rihanna could fight, I do believe Rihanna could fight. I do believe she could fight. To be honest with you, even though she's pretty and sexy, she used to be super sexy. Now she's just kind of sexy, but I believe she could fight.
Rihanna is bad.
Now she's dead to me. That pussy is spoiled.
No,
now.
stop it. Stop it. Stop it.
She's still the baddest. She's bad.
Nope.
Stop it.
Nope.
Hey, Rihanna is bad.
Like they said in Color Purple, that pussy done turned now, so now don't mean nothing to me. But
Stop
you know,
One baby.
Stop it.
Little pregnancy don't stop nothing.
she ruined. She ruined.
You can go in that club and not get ID. That's what you can do with Rihanna.
Excuse me, Kenny. Excuse me.
No.
Y'all show off.
No, I like it. I mean, I like it. You can shoot
I know you.
it's
It's Sunday. You're showing off.
She ruined for me. But Brittany, you're right. Them island girls get. So I believe she can fight.
Yeah.
But
I believe she can too.
Yeah,
it is Remy.
But if you talk about just somebody having my back, Remy gonna fight like a dude. No scratching, no nothing. She throwing them dukes up. She picking up.
I'm sorry, y'all.
Going to work.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that one is a grand slam. And she can screw.
See.
Now if you talking about Lamar, I agree with you. If you talking about screwing.
Now Lamar, Lamar, Kenny, and Lee.
Ree's still the nastiest, so I'll still take Riri on the nasty.
Y'all are showing butt today.
But okay, this is fighting. This is fight.
See.
Even though I believe Remy got them goods too. Yeah, but
That is not.
Papoose ain't do nothing for
That was
Papoose
not.
was holding it down for some reason.
I was just saying, come on, Tasha, because y'all gonna get me in trouble.
All right. What's the best music movie of all time?
Oh,
You have
This one gonna be
The
hard.
5 Heartbeats,
I knew this was coming.
The Wiz, The Temptations, and Purple Rain.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with The Temptations.
That is the stuff.
Let's
I don't.
I-
How
let's
can
fight
you
about
decide
it.
that quick?
I like the 5 Heartbeats.
Me, I have to go with The Temptations because I can. I'll say my reasons. It used to be The 5 Heartbeats, but my brother, may he rest in peace, we used to always sing that song together, and I can't watch it anymore
Oh,
because he's no longer here.
oh wow.
So for me, it would have been The 5 Heartbeats, but it brings back too many memories. So our runner up was The Temptations, and I know every line word for word of The Temptations, and especially Leon is David Ruffin. So for me, it's The Temptations all day, especially when he snatched that mic and Dennis be trying to sing. Yeah, that's it for me.
I want to read a couple of these for somebody to go next. Lamar chimed right in with the heartbeats. Brittany threw us a curve with the Jacksons.
Never saw it.
Stop. Yo,
But
you
that's
really-
not that
yo,
wasn't
your
the
card is
that
damn
was
sure revoked.
but that wasn't the choice though,
But she
Brittany.
gonna say she
That
didn't
wasn't
even
the
see the
choice,
damn
though.
movie. But she ain't even seen the damn.
I
Come
saw
on.
Moonwalker.
Oh my God. Rose says 5 Heartbeats. Tyra from Memphis, Heartbeats all day. Antoine says Purple Rain.
Never saw that either.
Says, Tasha, stop. Hannah, stop lying.
I was gonna say I didn't say that.
I promise you,
Hold on,
right
stop
hand up.
lying.
I never saw Purple Rain.
Hannah, stop
I've
lying.
never saw Purple Rain.
Yeah.
I'm not joking. I'm serious.
Yeah, your black card is damn so revoked. Yeah.
Huh.
It's been revoked. Okay.
How in the
Bert
hell
told me I have
can you not
Bert
have seen Purple Rain?
because my parents had me in church for breakfast, lunch, dinner, snack, and in between. That was the double back in the day.
God.
I told you I couldn't breathe as a child or as a
Oh,
teenager
my
or damn
God.
near an adult.
So,
I saw the Princess Wife.
so since then, have you not thought to say, let me sit down and watch Purple Rain?
So Bert told me I had to watch Purple Rain. He did tell me watch the Jacksons. I started watching it, but I had to get into a meeting, so I couldn't finish. But I will watch those. I will gain my black card.
Woo!
Oh, damn. Lamar hit us with a curveball.
I tell you, what's love got to do with it deserves an
I
honorable
agree
mention.
with that. It is
Okay,
an
Lamar,
honorable
that's
mention.
mine. That's it, Lamar. Lamar hit it on the nose.
Oh, Lamar. Oh, my God. You're breaking my heart, Lamar. He said it was a little boring. Lamar, my brother, come on now.
Purple Raisin.
Brittany says, I get the 5 Heartbeats and Temptations mix. Whichever one said, ain't nobody come to see you, Otis.
Temptation.
The Temptations, Brittany. Okay, Bert's getting back in the car. He's going to do his pick.
For me,
Oh, never mind. He's going big.
Antoine, my brother, he was the first one to pull it out the pocket. Let me get where's Antoine at? It's Purple Rain.
Purple Rain? Is that good?
It's Purple Rain. It's Purple Rain. That, hands down for me, is the greatest music biopic that I've ever seen. All the other ones that pales in comparison. At that time when it came out, Prince wasn't at the level he became. He was somewhat of an obscurity. It was always Prince and Michael Jackson. Michael Jackson was global. Purple Rain turned Prince into a global superstar. And the songs in itself, they're semi-autobiographical in a sense. It told a lot of his actual true story. It peeled back about his family situation. The music is off the freaking charts. Every song on Purple Rain is a GD hit. Every damn song on there is a damn hit, is a smash. It's a bona fide classic. I'm dead. I'm so serious. Purple Rain. I'm sorry.
You just love Prince.
well, let me.
I'm sorry.
I'm about to say, is Morris Day on there?
Morris Day is in there. It has it all.
Okay.
It
I like Morris
the
Day.
movie, but he's not on the soundtrack.
And Lamar said a little. Lamar.
He wasn't yet.
Lamar, my brother. Thank you.
Lamar never saw it either. Lamar,
you
we
just
here.
got
Lamar, we here with it. I'm okay with that, Lamar.
Lamar, stop, Brittany. Turn your gun over. Purple Rain was simply beautiful, well written. You felt Brittany.
Am I the only one who never saw Purple Rain?
I think
Kenny,
so.
I didn't hear your choice though. I didn't hear your choice, Kenny.
Oh, my choice is gonna be the Temptations, and it's personal because my mother loved the Temptations, and I actually was named after Eddie Kendrick. So you know the Temptations.
Really?
I was loving. Yeah, my mother, she loved Eddie Kendrick is her favorite Temp. So she loved, and she just dropped the S. So that's who I was named after. So, but I sound like Melvin Franklin. I don't sound like Eddie. I don't sound like Eddie Kendrick. So that's what. Yeah.
That's what's up.
No, I like
the Temptations all day for me.
I love it. Go ahead, sis.
I like the Five Heartbeats. Everybody always tell me I was the sister. Think back to the movie, Freddie.
You was. You was.
I always was had a gown on, walking around the house growing up. Like the sister.
With a bunch of brothers and
Right.
Sure, she don't remind me of that little girl. Jenny from the block. Yo. Hannah, do me a favor.
Yes.
Please watch Purple Rain, and I would love to hear when you watch it what you think.
Will I watch Purple Rain? Look at his face.
She's been trying to, but she like falls asleep on it.
I told you I never saw it. See? Told you I wasn't making it up.
I tried to get her to watch it though.
You got Vanity in the movie. You got Apollonia in the movie. You got The Time in the
Oh,
movie.
really? Okay, I'll watch it.
There is
I will watch the movie.
That ain't the truth. Lamar says my cousin played for the Temptations. Okay. Cornelius.
Oh, okay.
Oh, wow. That's what's up. That's what's up, Lamar.
Okay.
Yeah, that's my favorite group.
So why didn't you choose the Temptations, Lamar?
Roadman. Okay, that's what's up.
Okay.
Connections. No wonder this is Barry Gordy. In case y'all don't know, Mr. TFG Lamar. That's Barry Gordy.
Yeah.
This is Barry
That
Gordy.
makes sense now. The math is mathing.
It's in your blood.
No, but Tasha, which one for you, Tasha?
Five Heartbeats. Five Heartbeats.
Over Temptations?
If it was, if What Love Has to Do with It was on that list, that's the one I would pick because I love that movie, and they put it on Amazon Prime. So everybody go watch it a whole bunch of times. So
it's on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, it's still on there. Yeah.
Now,
thank you. I'll be watching it later.
What's love got to do with it? The theme of it turns me off. It's like I've seen it, but I don't want to see it again. When I plug in, I just catch certain scenes, but to sit there and watch the whole movie, that's one of the good ones, Interesting. Lamar says, I think you have to choose Temptations or Heartbeats. He's Team Heartbeats.
He said he refused to like Temptations. Bro, you know what, bro?
Ain't nobody come to see you.
Ain't nobody come to see you, Lamar. Ain't nobody come to see you.
Okay, at all. Mike Snatch.
Before we leave this and go to the next one, Tyra from Memphis threw something out there that I had forgot about. Oh my God. And this might be dating my age here.
Crush Grove. Oh, I saw Crush Grove. I saw that.
What y'all know about Crush Grove?
What they know about Beach Street? What about Beach Street?
Beach Street was a little corny for me because I never was into breakdance.
Was corny. Beach Street was corny to me.
But Crush Grove.
I like Crush Grove.
You saw Crush Grove?
Oh, that's my era.
Boys, Run DMC.
Yep. They weren't rest in peace.
And it has Sexy Sheila E in that joint too.
Sheila E still look good.
Yes, she does.
Okay, well I got another one, and we gonna fight on this one, okay?
Okay.
So
sugar.
When he sings, it makes you want to fall in love with somebody. Okay, so that's Barry White,
Your voice is
Eddie Pendergrass.
Hold on, start over because your voice died off. Your voice had died off.
Start over, Tasha. Yeah.
Okay, when he sings, it makes you want to fall in love with somebody. Barry White, Luther Vandross, Teddy Pendergrass, or Marvin Gaye.
Oh, that's this.
Well, I'm gonna go. To me, I'm gonna say Luther because the rest just make you want to get down to business. Ain't nobody think about love with Teddy and Barry, and I don't see love. I see get the Luther, you know, he has things like So Amazing, and I feel like that's love. But I've never listened to Teddy Pendergrass and like, I want to fall in love. No, you want to turn off the lights.
It's great inspiration.
But I'm gonna go with
very interesting take, and very interesting. Lamar jumped out there before anybody. He said Luther. Rose says Luther. Rose, you're a church-going woman. You sure you ought to be listening to Luther?
Luther was accepted in the church.
Hey, church-going women get it in too, bro. Come on now.
I'm just asking. You're right. Antoine say Marvin. Tyra says Luther.
Teddy?
Sherry, before I get to big I want to hear what the lady's gonna say. Sherry and Tasha. Sherry, who is it for you?
Teddy P all day. And the reason why I like Teddy, because Teddy is that man. That nigga, he don't ask you, he tell you. Don't turn him off.
Turn him off.
All right.
Right.
All right. Jenny says Teddy P as well.
That ain't love, that's lust.
Who you got?
I'm gonna say Teddy P. And it was because of that documentary that I just saw a few weeks ago. It made me look at him in a whole other light.
Tasha, tell us about it, because it's not well known.
Tell me.
Me and Tasha had this conversation.
I believe it's called If You Don't Know Me By Now. And it's all about Teddy P. It's all how he got started. It was made in like 2018. And I think like a lot of people just like forgot about it. But how he got his start, who he emulated, and just his influence in general in music. A lot of songs that people don't realize that they accredit to him. That was actually him with Harold Melvin and the Blue Notes. And
the Blue Notes,
phenomenal. Everybody go watch the documentary. It was amazing.
One of the best I've ever seen. One of the best
I would say hands down. I would pick him though. Yeah.
Do yourself a favor. Teddy P is truly unsung. If you watch this thing and it's realistic and he's told in his own words, you get to see how the mob was behind. It is phenomenal. It's absolutely phenomenal. You know, who you got, Kenny, on this one?
Man, it's kind of hard, you know, because, you know, when I listen to these brothers, I ain't really thinking about falling in love, listening to male, you know what I'm saying? But if I had to choose one, I'm going with Marvin, man. Marvin Gaye was just so smooth. Marvin, man, I always call him the voice. To me, he's the voice. So I'm going with Marvin.
Here's again where me and Brother Kenny, we share this Capricorn thing. I agree with you 1,000%. The question threw me off a little bit because I agree with Kenny. None of them make me want to be in love per se, but I guess if I played it in my head about, I guess, setting the mood, so to speak. I agree with Kenny.
Yeah.
I agree with Brother Kenny.
What Marvin song make you think of love?
What?
No, that's what we're saying. It really
that's what we're saying. It really
I'm about to say he lust.
But Marvin has grown man music, you know, that makes me think. And so in terms of, I guess if I wanted to be somewhat truly romantic on a grown person level, Marvin Gaye, come on, let's get it on, sexual healing. You know, these are things, they're timeless. Those songs are timeless. But I want to shout out something Lamar brought out a good point.
Hey, Distant Lover. That's one of his most unheralded
we
ballads.
could keep going.
Distant Lover.
We could keep going.
Okay, Distant Lover. I agree with you with Distant Lover.
But Lamar, you brought up a good point that I want to highlight. Lamar says, crazy how Luther and Teddy was supposedly kinda. I love how you put that, my brother.
Yeah.
But made that great love making music and love music. And I think that's what made them great at it, Lamar, is the fact that I do think that they could appreciate it from both sides of the coin. I think that because maybe they were fluid a little bit. I think it's a term you can kind of apply to it. You know, I think that's what made them great writers, and that if they're singing a song, you could easily be either sex and into the music. So they, for me, were fantastic, and that's what I think made them great. When you go back now and listen to a Luther song, and to think that, man, was he singing that to a woman or singing that to a man? But then at the end of the day, does it really matter? Because the song it was still so great. The lyrics were still great. And then when we think about Teddy Pendergrass saying, come on and go with me and close the door and blah, blah, blah. But if you apply it to either one, it works. It works because from what a woman says from Sherry, you know, she appreciates the fact that a masculine, manly man is telling you what to do. But if you kicking it with a man too, it's a man. Yo, look, shut that goddamn door and let's get down to it. So I love where you went with that. You know, I'm just saying, I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I have to admit. Good point, Lamar. Good point, brother Lamar. Toss it, throw another one at us.
Okay, let's see here. Who is the craziest reality show queen of all time? Nene Leakes, Jocelyn Hernandez, Tiffany New York Pollard, or Tommy Lee?
I say Tommy Lee. She's just Tommy Lee she's crazy.
Okay.
That's why they put her off the show.
Which one is Tommy Lee? Who is that?
Oh,
remember she was
who's Tommy Lee?
Love and Hip Hop Atlanta.
Yeah. She
nice
the fine one. Yeah, that was crazy.
Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go with Jocelyn.
Yeah, but
I'm with you. I'm with you.
Yeah. I think it's Jocelyn though. I think it's Jocelyn.
I gotta give it to Jocelyn.
I think it's Jocelyn. Me too.
Yeah.
Jocelyn was so damn crazy. They gave her own show.
Yeah, I think
What they did with New York too. I'm gonna say New York.
The way she was beaten.
New York was crazy before anybody else was crazy. Okay,
Yeah,
she made a name for herself way before all these other women did. So I'm gonna say New York because she was out there.
You make a valid point. Lamar agrees with it.
She she was the first really female reality star that I really liked.
Okay. Antoine says Tommy Lee. Lamar says New York is the original,
Exactly.
so I'm not disagreeing with
Yes, she
you.
is.
I don't disagree that she's original. Rose and all agree. But she wasn't crazy for me. She was opportunistic. Is how I saw New York. She's the original. That she acted up on the reality platform that they gave. But Jocelyn took it to another level. The Puerto Rican princess or whatever, she took it to another level. She was violent. She was crazy and violent with it. So she had a little bit of mix in New York and Tommy Lee in her. So for me, I got to give it to Jocelyn.
New York was crazy because she was trying to be with Flavor Flav. So that's why she gets the crown for me. That's why she gets the crown.
I feel you, and I'm gonna call her opportunistic. She didn't want no damn Flavor Flav, but she was savvy enough to recognize the medium that if I go after this rat roach looking man, shit it's gotta open some doors for me, you know. But you know, but I don't even know who this is, Lamar. Who is Natalie Nunn?
Oh, on the Bad Girls Club, the long face bitch. She got a long big chin ass bitch.
I never seen that.
You know if you see her.
I never
Yeah, I
seen
know
that.
her.
She looked like
the
a
one
horse.
I
She
used
had a
to
face
call
like a
Jay
horse.
Leno.
I never seen the woman. I don't think.
I think you have. You probably didn't even know who she was,
Okay.
but yeah.
Okay.
If you never watched like the Bad Girls Club, yeah, then
I never watched the Bad
Yeah, I
Girls
would
Club.
know.
I actually never watched the Atlanta Housewives, but I know who Nene Leakes is. But I actually have never watched the show, to be honest with you. So I never really got
That's
the
my shit.
appeal of it. Yeah, that's what
yeah,
I
that's
never
me.
really
I
got it.
never watched any of like the Real Housewives. I've never watched Love and Hip Hop, but I know who these women are.
Okay.
So.
Okay. You know.
Okay.
Now, but before you go to the next one, I got to give a special shout out to Tommy Lee. She crazy. She got the best pussy.
Mm-hmm.
No doubt about it, hands down. Fat old pumping.
What in the heck? How do you know?
Ass.
That ain't even the topic. I don't remember asking that question.
Yeah.
That wasn't even the
Tommy
card.
Lee.
That
I was
wasn't
about to
even on
say,
there.
we was
That
talking
ain't
about
the card
titties
said.
and stuff.
Tommy Lee is in Atlanta.
She
You know,
is fine though.
I'll deal with
She's
your
fine.
crazy ass. Yes, Lord.
How y'all know she got the best box?
Best pussy, hands down.
The crazy
got
ones
good
do.
pussy. Crazy got good pussy.
Yeah, they crazy.
Kenny, you gonna co-sign on this?
Yeah, he right this time.
Jeez. Kenny said, I agree with her. Well, you right.
Wait, Kenny gonna say that. He gonna say the crazy ones do it. Put the lips on face like.
I'm just saying, Lamar. Yes, indeed, fat old. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Tasha, come on.
It's Sunday. I'm gonna pray for y'all.
Okay. What kind of fish is best to fry for a fish sandwich? Okay, fish sandwich. Just keep that in mind. So you have whiting, tilapia, perch, or catfish. The best for a fish sandwich.
Oh, I know Hannah
A
should know
fish
this.
sandwich, I would go with whiting.
I like whiteys too.
For a sandwich, I would go with whiting.
For a
Now,
sandwich.
this is coming from.
I wouldn't prefer that in general, only for a
I'm
sandwich.
interested because as a chef, why whiting on a sandwich?
She would know. Yeah, why whiting?
So I would think whiting for a sandwich is easier to bite into with the bread. It's easier to bread and cook. You can fry it hard or soft, and it still will kind of have similar texture. Catfish, you would have to find the BS out of it to either get a harder texture, and people might not like that. Perch I wouldn't go with perch. I love perch, but I wouldn't go for it for a sandwich. So for me, for a sandwich, I would go with whiting. Not a sandwich, I would go with I would with Lamar with catfish when it's not a sandwich.
Okay.
Exactly.
And that's why I love that explanation.
Don't put that on no sandwich.
We lost that. Say that again.
Burn all your tilapia and throw it out. I said throw all your tilapia out if you have it in your house.
I would have picked tilapia, but why do you say that?
That's not good fish.
That's what I heard. I've heard a lot of people say tilapia is not good fish.
Why?
I used to.
It's not
because that's farm. That they feed them fish with any old
farm raised fish.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Well,
So so whiting you can get whiting at the fish market as wild caught. You can't get tilapia as wild caught. It's always going to be farm raised. And that's why it's the cheapest fish. You could get tilapia. I mean, listen, if you on a budget, you better get you some tilapia because food is high.
Right.
I mean, I'll cook it though. I will cook it.
Y'all
I'll cook
educating
it,
me
especially if I'm
because
doing an event.
because I actually like tilapia, second to catfish. And Lamar said he heard his fake fish. I would have put tilapia for that reason that you mentioned. That to me, but you explained it right. And growing up in New York, they make fish sandwiches out of whiting. We grew up always with a fish sandwich out of whiting. Now I understand why. Because catfish it breaks apart, and I would rather eat catfish. But that's why I was thinking tilapia, because I thought it was maybe a little bit firmer. But whiting is so flat. But you just educated me, Antoine. I don't know very much about flounder at all. So.
Flounder is another good one for a sandwich.
Okay, for a sandwich.
Yep.
And cod is good for a sandwich as well.
Yeah, flounder is a good one for a sandwich. Yeah.
Okay. Educated me. Very good. Tasha, take us home with one last one. Make it a good one.
Oh, one last question. Okay. Hold on. All right. I thought we had time for a couple more, but okay.
Well, it depends on how fast this one goes.
Okay. Which gospel artist makes you want to go to church when they sing? Yolanda Adams, Donnie McClurkin, Shirley Caesar, or James Cleveland?
Oh wow!
Oh,
okay.
You went back in the day with that one.
Who the hell left the gate open? Say no. I'm gonna go with Shirley.
Shirley Caesar.
Shirley could tell a story about shoes, and you want to go to church. She could talk about shoestrings, and you ready to go to church. So for me, I love James Cleveland. I would go with Shirley for me.
Lamar says Yolanda for purposes of the question. But
I would go with Shirley. I would go with Shirley.
He threw Leandria Johnson in there.
But that's not the choices, Lamar.
That's not the choice.
She don't make me want to go to church, though. She don't make me want to go to church. I don't want to go to church with her.
I agree with Lamar. For purposes of the question, it would be Yolanda. She is just the right amount of old school for me, but the new, her voice and her talent, hitting the notes, and she's not overly preachy. That Shirley Caesar, that old bitch. I'm sorry, she turns me off. She is a meme. The chicken and cornbread or whatever. This and that. So, and all that extra preaching she doing, I can hit on.
You can't. Hey, you can't talk about Shirley like that, bro. Now you just being disrespectful. You just being totally disrespectful. You being disrespectful, bro.
Don't disrespect Shirley. Don't disrespect Shirley. Don't you go there.
Oh my God!
I refuse to listen to this disrespect. Not the mother of gospel.
Jenny says Donnie McClurkin. He don't do nothing for me. Donnie don't do nothing for me.
He had a couple songs like "Singing Gets to Me."
Lamar preaching, my brother. Not only does Leandra make you want to get touched, but she wants you. She gonna get you touched in the right way. You can drink, smoke, knock it down.
I don't want brown liquor after I leave church. I'm good.
Appreciate you, Rose. Thank you for tuning in, sweetheart. May God bless you too. But Kitty, okay, I apologize for being disrespectful to Sister Sir.
Thank you, Lee. You wrong.
Just saying.
You wrong for Shirley.
Sorry, Shirley.
Shirley did nothing to you.
She really didn't. She's a great old gal. Lamar, Donnie was trying to do something.
You know what, Lamar? You better act right, Lamar. Lamar, he is delivered.
Thank you, Lamar. Thank you, Lamar.
Lamar, he is delivered.
What's that video? I'm delivered. He's delivered. He's delivered.
I'm not doing this with y'all.
Now, what's getting delivered to him? That's a whole other story.
Stop it. Stop it.
Why you got to go a step extra? Then nobody asked
Always. Hey, thank you, Tasha. Get on him. Get on him.
Him and Sister Kirk Franklin.
I ain't gonna lie with Kirk or TD Jakes, but I'm gonna shut up.
All right, Tasha. One last one. We got time for one last one.
Okay. Who is the best female soul singer of all time? Patti LaBelle, Aretha Franklin, Etta James, or Anita Baker?
Oh, damn.
Give me again.
Anita and Patti?
And the distinction is soul singer. And you're saying soul singer.
The best female soul singer of all time. Patti LaBelle, Aretha Franklin, Etta James, or Anita Baker?
Aretha.
Hands down. Easy.
She seemed like that. She should have been in the church category.
Aretha.
Somebody went here, Aretha.
Say hands down.
Of course, Candace. You was going to say that, Aretha.
Lamar said,
and Etta James. Etta James just doesn't fit to me. She's more of jazz.
She don't. She's not. She's not.
She doesn't really
She's
fit
not a
in that-
soul
in those
say
singer.
this. I believe that there was like a short documentary or something on her. I want to say it's like on YouTube or something. Go and watch it. You will look at her like in a different light. You will. You will.
But she's
Etta
not a
James,
soul singer.
Okay.
Yeah.
She's not a soul singer. She was. What's that movie that she was in? Forgot the movie, but she's not a soul singer. It's hard for me. I'm going to say it's hard between Patty and Aretha for me because I love them both so much. This is so hard because I love them too. Okay, I'm gonna go with
Antoine's Aretha.
I'm gonna go with Patty.
Rose is Patty.
Aretha sound like I'm going to church. I don't want to go to church. Aretha is not a soul singer. She is not a good singer to me. She just loud. She's just loud and obnoxious.
The disrespect
is not
on this
a
show
soul
tonight.
singer. She is loud
The
and obnoxious. She's a
disrespect.
church singer. No, I'm good.
Mana.
I would go with
Mana.
Patti LaBelle.
And y'all,
I'm
and
sorry,
y'all
Aretha
stop me
is
from
not.
talking about that old bad head Shirley Caesar.
And Aretha is just petty and loud.
Disrespect
We already
tonight.
took a black card, so it's okay. We are.
I'm going to tyrant. I will go with. I'm sorry. Okay, I'll take it back. For soul purposes, I will go with Aretha. I will. I mean, especially when I'm cleaning my house too. But Aretha, she just had body and soul and everything. Thank you, Lamar. We agree. We agree.
What's wrong with y'all?
To me, Aretha is very soulful. You can listen to any song of hers and get in the mood and relax. I'm gonna go Aretha.
Woo! Okay.
Okay. You switched. Okay. Yeah.
I'm sorry, Anita. I'm at Anita. My phone went in and out. Anita, a baker, not Aretha.
Okay. You went with Anita. Oh, okay.
You went with Anita Baker.
Anita, not Aretha.
You said
Not
Anita is the
Aretha,
best soul singer
Anita.
out of all those people that's named.
Yeah,
For
she said
me,
Anita.
I'm going with Anita.
If Anita Baker even in dream that she was a better soul singer than any in three, she better wake up and whoop her own ass.
For soul purposes, I love Patty. It's a title. I'm Anita. Anita and Patty is like this with me. For me. But Aretha not in the running.
Okay, for me, it's Aretha hands down. They don't call her the queen of soul for no reason. That woman, she digs down into your very hole and your soul and snatches something out of it and turns look at your face, Hannah, and turns the lyrics into a song into life. She breathes life into a song, and that woman could sing. That woman could sing the ABCs and soul it up with her. Aretha, hands down.
Anita always
got another
sounded like
donation
she
for the
was
show,
going
y'all.
through something.
Now,
She
we
was
got another
always
donation
going
for the
through
show.
something. Like she reminded me of that old woman that's singing on the corner with a bottle of wine. She just always sounded like a wino to me. That's how I feel about Anita Baker. That's how I
With
feel
white
about
diamond
Anita.
and hard peppermint.
Thank you, Tasha.
You's a hater.
So who did you start?
You're a hater, Tasha.
She's a wino to me. Like she just always down
I'm never
there.
joining this show again. It's my last episode of Real Talk. It's some bullshit.
You've been so long. Yeah, she is an old drunk wino. Yeah, I agree with you.
Aretha, old drunk.
She's a
Lamar,
drunk
we
wino.
disagree. This is my last episode of Real Talk.
I'm just saying. But baby, we're going to beg you to come on back. We're going to beg you to come on back.
No, I ain't coming back. Y'all not going to disrespect my Adidas.
That is the show. I hope you guys had as much fun as we've had doing it just for an hour on a Sunday. I thank you for showing up. You know, as always, I love you guys. Even in the commentary section, I appreciate you, Antoine and Rose and Jenny and Terrence, tuning in. And of course, the support from Mr. TFG himself and from Brittany and then the usual panel. Love you guys. Thanks for having a little fun with us on Sunday. Enjoy the rest of your Sunday. And again, you can catch this show every Sunday and on Wednesdays, and much greater content than this on the TFG TV platform of shows. We literally have something for you every single day of the week that all you have to do is subscribe. You can find us on Facebook. You can find us on YouTube. Brother Kenny is going to run it down for us, if you don't mind, Brother Kenny, because I always like to hear the
Let's
smooth,
do it.
silky sounds. Do it for us, Brother Kenny.
Let's do it. Let's do it. That guy that you guys been seeing, Lamar Falk. Matter of fact, tune in to him in about roughly an hour. 7 o'clock. The Real Estate Insider. He will be going live. I call him the Black Robin Leach of social media. He gonna show you some homes tonight. Check him out on the Real Estate Insider at 7 p.m. Then, an hour after that, check Late Night with Lamb Levity and crew. They're going to be giving you entertainment, news, sports, and what all that. Check them out at 8 p.m. on their own channel. It is called Late Night with Lamar. But it's all on the TFG TV network. So check that out after you get done watching us. Then on Monday nights, you can check my man out, Lee Black, and myself on TFG Tonight with the host, Brenton Haynes, myself, again, Lee Black and Devin Devine. We're on Monday nights at 8 p.m. You can check us out. We're talking politics. We're talking the latest, whatever's trending. We're going to give you to you with straight with no chaser. So make sure you check us out at Monday nights at 8 p.m. Then you can catch me on my sports show, 6:30 p.m. TFG Sports Show with your host, Kenji. I'm giving you all the latest and greatest in news and in sports news and the happenings. Then on Wednesday, my man, Real Talk for Real Men is back again on Wednesday nights at 7 p.m. Lee Black is giving you a little bit something more serious and something to think about. Then on Thursdays, we got Forgive Us Later with three of the fellas, Lamar and DJ Sullivan and Charles Moore. They're giving it to you straight with no chaser. And they really mean Forgive Us Later because no telling what they're going to say on that show. So catch them on Thursdays at 7:30 p.m. Then catch Lamar again, Real Estate Insider at 7 p.m., I believe, on Fridays. This is either 7 or 8. But check it out anyway, the Real Estate Insider on the TFG TV. So, man, we got something for everybody every day of the week. So make sure you come support Black-owned business. We appreciate the support. TFG Uncut. That's right. TFG Uncut. Thanks, Lamar. That's where you can find. That's where you can find my man Lamar. Not Lamar, but yeah, him too. Yeah, right. We're gonna find him there too. But you can find Lee Black on TFG Uncut because you know what? No telling what he gonna say. So we had to create a whole new channel for him, Uncut, because he gonna give it to you raw and nasty.
That's the way we do it. Keeping it real as always. And thank you, Brother Kenny. This is why this is my brother from another mother. Love him to death. And so I want to thank everybody for tuning in. We appreciate you. Thank you for being a part of, what we do here at TFG. And yes, you can find us on TFG Uncut. It is a new channel where we're going to give it to you as raw as you can stand it, keeping it entertaining, fun, but we're going to keep it real. And so until Wednesday, as far as the Real Talk for Real show, Real Talk for Real Men show, we'll see you on one of the other platforms. But everybody have a great Sunday. Enjoy your time and be good to each other and keep it real.
Peace.